I was in my garden, tending to my tomato plants, reflecting on the events of the life-shaking week I'd had. My husband passed away just days before. We'd been happily married for many years. The past couple of months, however, had been the worst period in our entire marriage. He talked about how he couldn't do it anymore, how he couldn't be a father anymore, or a husband to me, that it had all grown stale, and that he wanted us to move on. I just couldn't understand his reasoning. He was walking away from his children, from our children, and walking away from me. I did anything for him. I was a good wife, but he didn't care. He was selfish, and something had to give. I'm not even that sad he's gone now. I pulled a fistful of weeds from the side of the garden allotment. My eyes water as I reminisce about our life before he changed his mind. How genuine his love was when he stared at me on the docks one vacation. Was it all even real? I take off my gloves and wipe the sweat from my head, then run my sleeve over my eyes. I have to be strong for the kids, I think. They're having a tough time already. My youngest son opens the back door and asks if he can have some vegetable soup for dinner. I turn and produce a smile. "Of course, honey," I reply. He goes back into the house as I retrieve a pail of fertilizer. I slowly pour the mixture evenly amongst the vegetation, the sun beaming down on my face. I grab a basket and fill it with various vegetables. I gather myself and head back inside. As I turn the knob, I spot a chip in the doorframe. My mind goes back to the screaming match my husband ignited when he saw I was still tending to my garden. Various tools were thrown. He told me how worthless I was, spending all of my time just pulling weeds. He knew not to test me when it came to my garden. It was my escape. I fill a pot with some water and prepare the meal. After turning the heat off, I ladled out the portions. I sit the bowls down and call the kids in for dinner. They claim their seats and sink their spoons into the warm, hearty broth. I peer to my youngest son, who relished in the dish, satiated by the meal he was enjoying. His teeth sunk into the vegetables. Their father's bones make the perfect fertilizer.